Hello there, just a quick video regarding the clubs in CarX Street. Mainly I will talk about the elite races, not the normal clubs. So the normal clubs are pretty understandable concept, so you just complete races, you defeat the mini bosses, you defeat the boss, you get the reward car, and you can jump directly from C1, for example, to C4 if you have enough money to tune the car for that C4 class. Every club features some kind of requirements. So, for example, the class rating, the styling points, the drivetrain. Some races require more than that later on, so you will eventually see that the car needs to be modified. But anyway, in total on the map of the Sunset City you have 17 clubs. 15 of them are on the main part of the map and are available from the start, provided you have the adequate vehicle and you reach level 19 for Western Sierra. You also have 2 clubs, Grip Masters and Speedstar Energy, on the DLC track on the Sunset Speedway, which can only be obtained if you buy the Sunset Speedway DLC. If you're on Xbox, this is available from the start, as it is the part of the base game on the Xbox. So how does it work? Once you complete the club, you get access to the elite menu, okay? And in this menu you can see that we have a total of 40 levels, okay? There's a cooldown for completing the whole range of elite races of 1 month. So once you will reach, no, not once you will reach, but once you start the first race, the countdown will start. So as you can see, I haven't completed the Speedstar Energy Club yet, but I know that it's going to reset in 11 days. So that means that I have to complete all the 40 levels, not 40 races, there are more than that, just in 11 days, which is pretty doable. I can do this like in one evening. And then after 11 days, the club is going to reset and you will be able to farm it once again. So what does it give? So as you can see already on the map, if I click on this club, maybe I should just zoom in a little bit. If you can see here, we have a reward, we have credits, gold, experience, and that's good, but that's not the main point of elite races anymore, because quite recently the CarX team introduced the reward packs. So you have the parts packs, which allow you to get the prototype parts. So this is an alternative method of obtaining the prototype parts besides the blueprint trucks scattered all around the map. And you also have styling parts. They are not available on any level. You see that we actually have a street pack styling. So that features rims, neons, all that kind of stuff. So they, for example, license plates allow you to boost your R rating quite significantly. So this is not something really useless. So this is also important, especially if you want to take part in time attacks. So not all clubs are equal though. So you have 17 clubs in total, but not all of them are worth your time. So for example, I want a C3 car. Let's take, for example, this Savage Drift Club, okay? If I look at the rewards, we can see that they are pretty weak. And normally you get the best rewards every 5-10 levels. So here, for example, I only get Ultimate Pack. Okay, so this is not really interesting. Let's see if we have something on a level 10. Yes, we get just one prototype pack with a 40% chance of the parts, so it's not a huge deal actually. On level 15, then again, only ultimate pack. Okay, so basically in this club you will only have the prototype pack available every 10 levels. So level 10, level 20, then we have level 30, And sometimes you get also more rewards at 35 and everything that goes after this, but this is not the case for this club because this club is low tier. See, I only get gold packs, not even ultimate, and only on level 40 I will get the prototype pack. So here I will make a lot of races, and mind you, those small points are actually races. How many races you have to win without losing to get to the next level. So if you don't lose, you multiply all your rewards from the races, like the credits and the gold, twice until you lose and lose your win streak. But until then you get x2. This does not apply to the prototype packs. The x2 bonus doesn't do anything for the prototype parts. So if you want to farm prototype parts and you struggle with the AI difficulty, for example, just go to the menu here, go to the game, and here on the difficulty set it to 0, to easy, sorry. That way you will not get as much rewards, but if you're only focused on the prototype packs, this is going to be way easier for you. So now let's get to the point about the high tier, low tier. How do I see that this is low tier? Well, because firstly, this is not a hard club, okay? And secondly, as you could see, the rewards are pretty, well, mediocre, I would say. Let's take, for example, I don't know, I'm just going to take another drift club, this one, 21 tribe. And here we will just jump directly to level 5, level 10 to see if it's worth our time. Level 5 prototype pack, and that's actually nice. Level 10 prototype pack. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so every 5 levels you get it until level 35, I guess, right? Here we are at level 35, and then look what happens. Level 36 prototype pack. Level 37, 38, 39, and 40. So all in all, I'm not really good at math. This is going to be 6, 7, and 5 more, I think, yeah. So we get like a total of 12, I think, 12 prototype packs. This is not really bad. So this highly increases your chances, especially since it's a drift club. So my advice for this one especially would be to really turn down the difficulty, unless you really like drift, which is not my case. So I just I don't like drift to the point that I don't even do this club on the easiest difficulty because it's just not my thing. Okay, so yeah, just turn the difficulty on the easy, and that's going to be way quicker than if you would struggle on the hard. Then again, let's take a look, for example, at the one on the DLC track. Both of them, by the way, are considered premium or high tier clubs. So as you can see, we get a lot of credits, a lot of gold, and we also get level 5, level 10. It's gonna be the same. So it's going to be all the same story. You get the pack after level 35. You get the pack every new level. So this is nice. So which clubs are actually high tier? So let's start in the city first. So the first would be the Arctic Outlaws in the center of the city. This is a C4 club. This club is quite hard. It's really hard. The bots are pretty severe. If you don't have the right card, it's going to be really painful, and especially there's high top speed races, so you will need something really powerful. But well, the payout is good, and the races are usually on average like 2-3 minutes, so this is not the quickest way. But the races are decent if you have the right card, but this is not the quickest way. All of these clubs here, they are not really worth your time. Even this C4 Drift Club, this is just generic club. So everything in the center is worthless, besides the Arctic Outlaws. Now in the mountain region, we have more. So this triangle is actually all premium clubs. Okay, so as I said, 21 Tribe Drift Club, Black Lotus. This is a C6 club. It's not particularly difficult, but the races are long, and they are long by the time. I mean, like also 2-3 minutes, and not really interesting. And you need C6 car to begin with. So yeah, my favorite, of course, is going to be the Western Sierra. This is a C2 club, pretty accessible. It's pretty easy to build a C2 car even if you don't have prototype parts, and win against the bots. One thing to note about this club in particular is that all the races are really short. Like the longest race you're going to face is going to be like 1.5 minutes. Most of them can be ended even under 1 minute. So those are just short toge sections, and as I said, on the right build it's going to be just a walk in the park. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to reset. You cannot really see it, but I don't have the C2 car, but I recently completed it, and this is the most completed club by me. C4 Roadrunner. This club is low tire, so you don't have a lot of rewards. However, this club is also on par with the Western Sierra in terms of the length of the races and the time you spend on them. So if you complete this club, it's actually can be nice just for the gold, because the races are really simple. They are also in this mountain region, a little bit on the south from the main Togia sections, but yeah, they are pretty short, pretty simple, from 1 to 2 minutes, I think, not more. Yeah, so those 4 clubs, I would consider them, and this triangle is really the premium segment. Speedline Syndicate, as I said, here nothing is really worth it besides Arctic. And on the DLC track, both of them are actually premium or high tire. So, but the problem with them is that they are quite tedious. So in the Speedstar Energy, the races are not really complicated, but you often have multiple laps, which is quite tedious to me. I've seen some, you have a small race with 4 laps, a race with 3 laps, a race with 2 laps, and it gets quite boring. And then you also have, and the races on the length in Speedstar Energy, you would maybe spend around 2-3 minutes too, I think. Yeah. Grip Masters is even worse, so you get good payouts. Okay, you really have good payouts. The races are on the big ring. Okay, so you get the sections of the big ring you normally see if you enable the time attacks. I will be able just to show you. So you see, this is the full lap. You have this small section, you have this small section, etc. and so on. So the club basically consists of all those races. They are long. C5 cars are actually fast. They can reach good top speeds, but you have technical sections that slow you down. They are not hard, they are just very long. Unless you like the track racing, you like just the track, you explore it, or you just enjoy driving on it, which is not my case anymore. Yeah, I cannot really justify spending time because, well, a full lap around this, provided that you actually run against bots and not against real people, so you're less stressed about being fast, so it can actually take you 7 minutes and a half just for one race. This is just crazy. I would complete this club last out of boredom if I already completed all the other elite races. So yeah, that doesn't make a big list. So those the low amount of clubs I suggested, they are not really going to last for 30 days. So yeah, you will most probably like finish them in a week, like chilling, and then you will have to wait 20 days. So meanwhile, you will be able to maybe just drive around the map, find the trucks, etc. and so on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video was useful for you. Thanks for your attention. Bye bye.